All right, Poke Nerds, welcome in. It is Black Bolt and White Flare release day, and we have got 2 ETBs of Black Bolt. Was not able to get a White Flare ETB, unfortunately, and a mini tin. So we've got 20 total packs to open, only 1 White Flare pack. We will start off with that one. We've got the Thunderous ETB promos, pretty sweet. Thunderous, not one of my favorite, and these Thunderous, Landorus, all that stuff. Not my favorites, but very sick card, very cool card. Love getting the ETB promos with every Scarlet and Violet set. We've got 20 total packs. We've got our sleeves here. Obviously, ETBs come with your dice, your damage counters, all that good stuff. We don't need to dive into all that. We're gonna open packs here. We'll start it off with White Flare. So based on the pull rates that we have seen over at Poke Beach and other websites, we should be looking at, with 20 packs, we should be looking at 3 illustration rares. You're supposed to get a illustration rare 1 in every 6 packs, which is by far the best hit rate of the Scarlet and Violet era. Best hit rate going back to Crown Zenith. So, ending these 2 eras, you're getting really good pull rates. Purloin, Woobat, Scraggy, Basculin, Tool Scrapper, Archon, I would love to pull an Archeops, Galvantula, Deerling, Garbodor, and a Chandelure holographic. One of the most awesome things about this set, of which there are many, entire Unova Pokédex getting an illustration rare or a special illustration rare. You're also bringing back the holo pattern from Black and White, and it looks awesome. So much better than pulling a holo without any sort of patterning or texturing code card for you. Very exciting stuff. All right, so now the rest is Black Bolt. So we're obviously looking for the BWR Zekrom. We're looking for the special illustration rare Zekrom. Those would be the 2 top hits. I am a Zekrom fan. I played Black back in the day, playing Black 2 as well. I just prefer Zekrom a little bit, and personally, the Zekrom SIR to me looks much better than the Reshiram SIR. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know what you've been able to secure, if anything. And we do have Pokeballs. This is a Pokeball Venipede. Very cool. Nice patterning there. Not sure which one I like better. The patterning from Prismatic or from Black Bolt and White Flare here. I'm gonna say on first look, I think I like Prismatics a little bit better. I think I do. We'll go ahead and sleeve that up in a second. And we got Landorus holographic there. These holos just hit much better compared to the rest of Scarlet and Violet. Code card for you. Go ahead and sleeve up our Venipede Pokeball. Pokeballs are supposed to be, I believe, like 1 in every 3 packs. Very cool. And again, the Black Bolt sleeves there. Good stuff. Got our Venipede. We should pull a Master Ball. It's supposed to be like 1 in every 15 packs. We should pull again 3 illustration rares. We'll be really lucky if we can pull a special illustration rare. That would be absolutely epic. Bisharp, Pokeball. I'm a huge fan of Bisharp, love King Gambit, and this is just an awesome line. Evolving from Pawniard there, the Bisharp, Prism Energy, okay? And Conkeldurr. The Conkeldurr has a awesome illustration rare in this set. Basic Energy, code card. All right, gonna sleeve up our Bisharp. Boom. Let me know what y'all are looking to pull. If you've got Black Bolt, White Flare, which set you like better, because they are 2 different sets. You're gonna get different pulls in each set, right? The one card that I think is in both that people are gonna be looking for is I saw something back there, the BWR Red Victini. Golurk, shout out Scolipede, Simipour, Master Ball Cubchoo. All right, that's very cute. I always say You put a moon in the background of a Pokemon card and it is a hit. Okay. So we got our Master Ball here. As promised. That looks like there's some sort of printing error. Is black and white gonna be known for printing errors? Right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right, Dwebble. Excadrill EX. Excadrill does have a special illustration rare card as well. We will sleeve up our Master Ball Cubchoo that looks like it's a little defective here, but it's extremely cute nonetheless. And I can see all sorts of hollow patterning on the edging of this, so it might be very difficult to get tins with these Pokeball and Master Ball patterns from Black Bolt and White Flare. Gonna be interesting to see how that ends up playing out in the coming months. All right, what can we pull? Maractus, Drillbur, Larvesta, Clang, Amoonguss, Seismitoad. I know everybody's looking for that Shinji Kanda Seismitoad. Professor's Research, Duosion, and there we go, our first illustration rare, Masharna. Very cute card. All the cute fans out there, gotta love this one. Beautiful. Thundurus, basic energy, code card for you. All right, so we got our first illustration rare, and we should, hopefully, have 3 illustration rares. And with any luck, we will pull a special illustration rare as well. Love that, love that, love to see it. All right. Again, this opening should be a lot of fun. Should be up there with Crown Zenith in terms of the amount of hits you're getting. The difference between this and Crown Zenith, in my opinion, which really makes Crown Zenith a much better set, is Crown Zenith has Pokemon from every single era, right? It has popular Pokemon that everybody loves. If you're not a fan of Unova, if there's not that many Pokemon in Unova that you like, this set might not be nearly as exciting for you. I personally do like Unova a lot. There's a Haxorus holographic, and I like what they've done with this set in several regards. Again, bringing back the hollow patterning, I think is awesome. Let me know if you're a fan of Unova, if you're a fan of this set. I would love to pull any of the starters, right? Snivy, we do have Superior Special Illustration Rare in Black Bolt. Scavalier, Electros, very nice art there. Petalil, Unpheasant, and another Haxorus, back-to-back Haxorus, and there we go. A holographic energy card, first one we've pulled, I believe, if I've been paying attention. Good stuff. And there's that Cubchoo, once again, not the Master Ball. Pidove, Carablast, Golett, very cute Golett, Escavalier, Alomomola, Alomomola, butchered that, Darmanitan, Timber, Pokeball, very cute Timber. Looked a little mischievous there. What's Timber planning on doing with that block of wood? Mona, Zekrom EX. Ready to pull that special illustration rare BWR in a big way. All right, we're gonna sleeve up our Pokeball. Regardless of whether you like the set, the Pokemon, etc., the art is strong as ever, as it has been throughout the Scarlet and Violet era. Just the most consistent era for Pokemon that we have ever had. Petalil, Timber, Krokorok, Ponyard, Energy Coin, Seismitoad, Musharna, Standard, Reverse Hollow, Krokorok, Semipour, Caracosta Hollow. I'm telling y'all, patterning on hollow is the way to go. That is the way to go. Now, is the straight lines across my favorite hollow pattern? No. I love Cosmos hollows. A lot of promos still get those. Poniard, Dynamo, Axew, very cute. Snivy, Scolipede, Braviary, Dragonol, Ends Plant, Pokeball. That's nice. Pokeball Ends Plan. Will not complain about that one bit. Audino, Kling Clang, Holographic Fire Energy code card. All right, definitely got to sleeve up Ends Plan. Pokeball. That and a Master Ball might be a pretty heavily chased card. But I'm having fun. We have pulled one illustration rare so far. We have pulled several Pokeballs, as we should. It's supposed to be one in every 3. Girder, Servine, Axew, Cubchoo, Ends Plan, Cincino, Throw. There's another Pokeball, Solosis. All right. Temple, Landorus Holographic, Psychic Holographic Energy code card. Yeah, I think that this set is a great way to finish off the Scarlet and Violet era. It has nothing to do with Paldea or the actual Scarlet and Violet games, right? But it's still a lot of fun. And, you know, Crown Zenith was a little bit more connected to Sword and Shield. Well, actually, less so to Sword and Shield, but it did have, you know, Zacian and Zamazenta, so it had more of a connection to Sword and Shield. And it also had a connection to Legends Arceus with some of the cards. So this really has nothing to do with Scarlet and Violet, but it's still a really fun way to end off the era and this block. Cincino, Throw, Tortuga, Haxorus, Rufflet, Kling Clang. All right. Still got a bunch of packs left here. Having a good time. Let me know if Black Bolt and White Flare are treating y'all right. Need to know. All right. Snivy, Pidove, Fracture, Whirlipede, Tortuga, Air Balloon, Electros, Clang, Pokeball. All right, and a Beartic illustration rare. That is an awesome card. Okay, love that one. Love that one. So we got Cubchoo and Beartic. Cubchoo with the Master Ball, Beartic with the illustration rare. So it's just one of those openings where we're getting a lot of that line. Good cards with that line. Got the Genesect EX. And that Genesect SIR, that would be an unbelievable hit. So I think we might be hitting more Pokeballs than we should be, which might not be good for our special illustration rare chances or illustration rare chances. But I'll take that Beartic and like it all day. Chilling on that little iceberg there. Forget what they call that, breaking off of the glacier, the ice, but maybe it's a little iceberg. Love it. So far, no pulls that are like chase cards for myself, but very nice pulls nonetheless. Ends Plan, Dragonol, Bayheen, Venipede, Pokegear, Landorus. Lots of Landorus. We're just throwing packs everywhere. That's how it goes around here. Darumaka, Dehosion, Air Balloon, Electros, Musharna, Drillbur, Escavalier, and Beartick Hollow. What do we got here? 5 packs left. Can we get some magic here at the end? A special illustration rare? A BWR rare would be absolutely unbelievable. Should take hundreds of packs to pull a BWR rare. Landorus. Venipede illustration rare. So we have hit our quota for illustration rares. 3 illustration rares. Venipede there. Very nice. Volcarona holographic. Very cute Venipede card. The arts just, they go really hard. I mean, there's a ton of fantastic art in this set. Every single Unovan Pokemon has either an illustration rare or special illustration rare, which is just wild. It's wild, man. I love to see it. I think that every generation needs to get this type of treatment. And could you imagine if they actually did this for the 151 set? How crazy that would have been. One day. 151 will not be the end of Kanto. Kanto will be back. Crocodile, Servine, Panpour, Haxorus Hollow, Basic Energy Hollow, Psychic. All right, 3 packs left. Let's see what we can get. When it comes to, purchasing new product, it's extremely difficult right now. I know that. I stood in line this morning, right? I just highly encourage you not to out leverage yourself. And Simisage, very nice. Seismitoad. The reason I always am saying, beyond just like people wasting their money on stuff that's not worth scalped prices, if you don't pay scalped prices, the scalpers can't scalp. That is what we're trying to do with this hobby, is get rid of the scalpers. Get rid of the people who are not fans of Pokemon, that are just here to try to make a buck off you and me. Carablast, Pidove, Simisage, Seismitoad, Lilligant, Axew, Beartick, and Volcarona Hollow. All right, last pack magic, anyone? What do y'all think? I think we have gotten our allotment here, and we're probably done. Yep, I think I just saw a standard hollow back there. Temple, Fungus, Tranquil, Dwebble, Lilligant, Professor's Research, Unpheasant, Encino, Pokeball, cute, 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 Servine, and the Landorus Hollow, Basic Energy Hollow, and the code card. So yeah, that'll do it. Fun opening, very good opening experience. Being able to pull, again, the biggest difference here between this and a lot of sets in Scarlet and Violet is just the illustration rare hit rate. And with so many illustration rares, it is going to be really difficult to master set, especially with all the Pokeballs and Master Balls as well. But it will make every opening experience at least give you some joy with being able to see these awesome artworks, even if they're Pokemon you don't particularly care that much about. Venipede, Musharna, Beartick. Beartick definitely my favorite pull here of the illustration rares. But the Venipede and the Musharna card are both very beautiful in their own right. I just think the Beartick really hits. Love that one. And then plenty of Pokeballs and Master Balls as well. The Cubchoo Master Ball to go with the Beartick illustration rare. Solosis Pokeball. Make sure that none of these are Master Balls, right? Clang Pokeball. Plan Pokeball. Very cool pull on that one. Timber Pokeball. Bisharp. Very happy to get the Bisharp Pokeball. Venipede Pokeball and the Mencino Pokeball, and again, your Thunderous illustration style promo. Good stuff. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about Black Bolt and White Flare so far, how you've been doing in your openings. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.